Hello everyone, it is Promat Kid here, and I'm going to show you how to do some automatic bee production using RP2 instead of Buildcraft, which would be with the apiary's pipe, but you can't use the apiary's pipe if you're playing an SMP most of the time like I am, as Buildcraft 3 isn't SMP yet. Get at that craft and Sir Singer, be nice and have that, but at the moment we can't do that, so this is how we do it on the server I play on, which is the Gold Scourge server. If you ever need help about getting on that server, please visit goldscourge.com. So let's get started. First, what we're going to need is one apiary. Place that down and just put your bee in. These are some cultivated princesses and drones that I spawned in. One thing, you are going to need a second drone with this, but that's not a big deal. So first, you want to have the apiary down. It's all working and everything. Good. Next, what we want to do is place down a filter on the back. That's it, just one filter. And right here, I prefer to put a redstone tube. It really doesn't matter if you do it or not, but it helps. And then you want to break two pipes there. I usually break this one. And I'm going to quickly get myself a drill. One diamond drill. There we go. Place the sorting machine there. I'm going to clear this area out under here, just to make it easier. So, now what we need to do is you're going to need to lead one line like that, one line like this, and then one under here, like so. Now, we're also going to need one chest, which I'm just going to go ahead and grab a crystal chest. But you really don't need a crystal chest. And I'm also going to want to enable micro blocks and grab myself some covers. Let's go with lime wool. That'll work. You want to cover that, 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 and that. You don't want any of those connecting, as that would screw it up. First things first, we want to paint this right here orange. That will be the bottom of the apiary. Anything that goes into the orange tube will head into the bottom of the apiary, and anything extra will head over here into this chest. Simple as that. Second thing we want to paint is a magenta here. It doesn't really matter what color you use or anything, it's just I'm using the first three colors. And the last thing, so you don't need more than one princess, you want to paint the top here white. Now, let's go program our sorting machine. Sorting machine, you want to put it on this mode and change that to white. You're also going to need whatever your bee drops, and in my case it's honeycomb for this bee. So let's grab one honeycomb. Now, as you remember, right here, which is the white, that'll be where the princess goes when it enters the sorter. All the extra crap and stuff, or all the extra honeycomb and all the other crap the bees produce will go into this chest here. So we want to name that magenta. So let's go ahead and switch that to magenta and put a honeycomb in. Now the sorter knows that whenever it receives honeycomb, it will go into this chest here. Alright, and for the last thing, we're going to want to tell it that any drones that come in go into here, or try to go into this apiary. And if it isn't able to do that, it'll head over into this area, where it will then go into the chest. So, we want to go orange, and tell it an unanalyzed. Make sure it's unanalyzed. If it's analyzed, you have run into issues, and it's just not fun. So make sure it's analyzed. Now, you're going to want to power, obviously, your battery, or your sorter. So I'm just going to spawn in one charged battery, put that in there. And typically, on the server I play on, I just have one solar panel. That's way more than enough for one sorter. As you can see, sorter's all powered up. Now, let's just cover up the ground, make it look nice. Even though it's dirt, so it really doesn't look nice, but eh. And we're going to need some jacketed wire. I'll go ahead and use lime wool again. Why not? A timer. And a piece of red alloy wire. Red alloy wire. Place that down and that down. Now, every time it ticks, it will try to pull something out of here. And, of course, I forgot flowers. Why would I not forget flowers? Let's just go ahead and grab one flower, put that in there, and this queen will just start going to work and producing our nicest honeycomb and all that good stuff. As you can see, we already have one piece of honeycomb in there. One honeycomb. And we just have the bee. Actually, it'll die pretty fast. So I'm going to stop the recording here, and I'm going to come back once the bee is almost dead. Alright, I'm back, and this bee is almost about ready to die, so we're just going to wait for it to finish dying. Shouldn't be too long. And during this life, it's produced already 6 honeycomb, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you can get more than one of these going, and this solar panel is producing a ton of power for just one sorter. But if you can get more than one of these going, it'll go much faster and you can get a ton of honeycomb. I have 5 demonic queens going on my SMP server with this method, and pretty much feeding about 20 geogens. Now, as you can see, those are the drones going down there, and here comes the princess. They're going to mate in here. And we have a cultivated queen, and if you go into here, we have a cultivated drone. Now, as you can see, it all worked just fine, and we're back to breeding another run. We're going to produce another round of honeycomb. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials like this.